You just want to lock in before the year ends, this video is for you. To whatever we need to do for the next 6 months left. Hey lovelies, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Can you guys believe we're already in July? We just started 2025. This year is going by so fast. Like, come on, slow down. If you feel lost, behind, or you just feel like there's so much for you to do, or you just want to lock in before the year ends, this video is for you. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing my personal mid-year reset guide. Simple, realistic steps to help you realign, reflect, and to feel more motivated and grounded for the next 6 months before the year ends. So yeah, let's not waste time. Let's get right into it. Like we're locked in, okay? So yes, grab your journal, grab your tea, grab your cup of coffee, whatever it is you're drinking. And yes, I am drinking tea again. The thing is, it's so easy to focus on what have I not done, what needs to be done. But before we get into that, first, I need you to reflect. What has this 6 months been? What have I done in the last 6 months? What mistakes have I made? What lessons have I learned from these mistakes? What things did I do to bring me joy? Before we get into whatever we need to do for the next 6 months left, we need to put this down. I need you to literally write them down. And even the small wins come. It doesn't have to be, oh, something huge. The little things, the small things that you had accomplished. And I can bet on my life that the person that started 2025 is not the same person July 2025. There are certain things you have accomplished, there are certain things you have done, but if you would only sit and reflect, you would see how much you have done and how much work we need to get done before the year ends. Write something down. What have you done for the last 6 months? What things did you do? What things did you do to challenge you? And with that, we're gonna get into the next step. After you have given yourself the credit, all the things you have accomplished, the next thing I want you to do is, what kind of things are you trying to let go? Where there are certain things that we're going to leave behind if we want to move forward. So it could be grudges, it could be maybe you need to give yourself some compassion, you need to give yourself self-love, whatever it is for you. What are the things that you need to let go of? And the questions we're going to be asking ourselves are, what do I need to let go of? The thing about old habits, grudges, all those things, they add up. And if you do not find a way to let it go, it's gonna be like as if you're moving forward, but not necessarily, because there's some weight pulling you backwards. Even if it means writing them down, crumbling it up, put it in the trash, whatever you need to do, get it done. End of last year, December, I did this thing where I wrote everything, things I had to do to forgive myself, the people, the grudges, all the old habits that I wanted to get rid of. I literally wrote them on a paper. And maybe this was dramatic thinking about it, but I literally burnt the paper. I burnt everything into ashes and I dumped it. Then you have this wake up call that whenever these things come up, you're like, hey, I put these in the past. I'm gonna let it stay in the past if I want to move on. So you're gonna do yourself a lot of good if grab a paper, write them down. What things do you need to let go of? Release all those old habits, all those grudges, all of that. If it didn't serve you 6 months, it definitely will not be serving you the 6 months left for the year to end. So whatever it is, if it's holding you back, write it down, let it go, forget about it. Let's go to the next step. Now that we have made peace with ourselves, we've given ourselves enough credit, we have said goodbye to the old habits, the old self, the old grudges. Now we have space for what we actually want. Now we realign with our vision. What still matters to you? What do you want to get for the last 6 months left? And like I said, the person who started 2025 January is not the same person I'm talking to right now, July 2025. There are certain things that mattered in the beginning of the year that I can say for a fact that if you take the time to look at these goals, these visions, the things you want for the rest of the year are not necessarily the same thing. Yes, there are gonna be some mutual things that, okay, yes, this still matters to me. Like maybe I want to increase my credit score, maybe I want to finish this course, this school, this class. Some of those things are still gonna matter. But when you realign with your vision, then you get to sit with yourself. Okay, these are the things that I wanted. These are the things that for July to December I still want, or I want to make some changes. We realign with our vision, and then we make a plan for what's to come. We make a plan for the next 6 months before the year ends. We lock in. We want to be thinking about things like, what are my top priorities for the rest of the year? What are the small habits that are going to get me these priorities by the end of the year? How do I want to accomplish this? When you have a vision, then you need to have a plan, because when you have a vision and you have a plan, then it's easy for you to work through it, because at the end of the day, from July to December, you're like, okay, these are the 3 top things I want to accomplish by the end of the year. Then it gives you, you feel motivated. You're like, okay, yeah, we got this. I know what I want, so I'm gonna go get it. So for example, for me, one of the top things I wanted to do by the end of the year, and still remains a priority for me from July to December, is I want to have more engagement, more followers, more everything, like on my platforms. I want growth on my platform. And at the end of the day, what are you going to be doing every day? Could it be making content, scheduling your post, finding new content ideas, getting into your creativity? And another priority is I want to have a better relationship with God. Could that mean that every day you have your devotion, you find someone like an accountability partner to say, okay, hey, we're gonna do this. What are the steps we need to put in? I want you to find 3, 4, or 5 things that by the end of the year, these are your top things to do. Forget about, all those minor things. I want the top 3 or top 5 things you want to finish by the end of the year. And when you get that, you're gonna ask yourself, okay, what are the steps? What things do I need to do? What are the small habits to get me to these habits by the end of the year? The last thing that I'm going to talk about, or the last thing we're going to do, or I need you to do, is to re-energize. From July to December, I don't want you burnt out. I don't want you to wear yourself out. Whatever it is we do to keep ourselves from accomplishing our goals, this is not the month for that. We're ending the year strong, and we're ending the year accomplished, fulfilled. And to do that, I need you to re-energize, whether it's walking 10 minutes, 15 minutes, stretching, move your body, do something. Because when you're burnt out, you're not going to be able to get these things done. And you're going to go back in that whole cycle where at the end of the year, you don't feel your best entering the new year, because, oh, here we are again. I said I was going to do this and I could not do that. Because then you trust yourself that, hey, I said I was going to do this and then I did it. So I want to motivate you that as much as you're going to put in the work, as much as you're going to get the goals, everything accomplished, you need to take time to rest. You need to recharge. If it means taking a break from social media, if it means taking a break from certain things that you're mostly doing, whatever it is that you need to do to re-energize, to refocus, and to recharge, please do it, because we're not ending the year with excuses. You know what you need, and whatever it means for you, get it done. Don't do too much. We're not trying to burn ourselves out. We're not trying to make excuses because you're sick. Whatever it is, please recharge and re-energize and refocus, because I believe we can get our stuff done by the end of the year. So yeah, please lock in. And one tip I want to give is one thing that has been super invaluable to me is weekly reset. And I don't mean, the showers, those self things. No, not that. At the end of the week, or let's say even before the week starts, on Sundays, I think I said this in one of my videos. On Sundays, you're like, okay, this week, these are the things I want to do. And at the end of the week, you sit down with yourself. These are the things I got done, and these are the things I did not get done. It helps you to know, okay, we're on track, or no, hey, we need to up our game, or no, actually, I'm doing too much. I need to calm down. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish by the end of the year, break them into small steps. And at the end of the week, you can see what you need to do or what you've already accomplished, so you can move forward. So yes, this is my mid-year reset guide. I hope this was helpful. To wrap it up, reflect, release, realign, and re-energize. These are the 4 things we need to be doing. Progress is still progress. regardless of how small you think it is still progress. Be gentle with yourself, and you've got this. And at the end of the year in December, we're gonna meet again and we're gonna talk about the things we've done and how we can move into 2026. If this inspired you in any way, if you like this video, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Let's lock in. Bye.